Let's go live to our UK correspondent, Jonathan Sacerdoti in London tonight. Jonathan, we know that Meghan Markle is very unique among royal brides on many levels. But when it comes to the actual ceremony, she's also doing things a little bit differently than her predecessors. Tell us about that.
That's right, Michelle. Meghan Markle is a royal bride with a difference. She's American, for starters. She's mixed race, and she has a complicated family background. She also had a successful career as an actress behind her and a reputation for being outspoken about women's equality and even politics. But now that she's marrying into the royal family, she might have to make some changes. One early example is that she was recently baptized in a private ceremony carried out by the Archbishop of Canterbury using water from the River Jordan. And we're also reading in tomorrow's Telegraph newspaper that there is some American influence in the music to be played during the ceremony tomorrow.
And what about the part of her walking down the aisle and only being escorted by Prince Charles halfway through?
That's right. With her father unable to attend because of ill health, she announced that she would instead be walked down the aisle by Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, and of course the father of Prince Harry. But she will only be walked down the aisle halfway, reports say. Instead, she's going to enter on her own, showing her strength as a woman and perhaps showing exactly what she meant when she said that over 50% of the world population ought to be able to stand up for themselves.
Yeah, interesting way to look at it. Jonathan, as we know, any royal wedding is a pricey affair. And that brings us to our notable number. It is $1.4 million. That is the minimum estimated cost of the wedding, and that does not include security, and security can, of course, really increase the price. So who is paying for all of this, Jonathan?
Well, that's right. Weddings this size don't come cheap. So, yes, the wedding itself is said to be costing around $1.4 million. But that bill isn't being directly paid by the taxpayer. The royal family itself will pay for the wedding. But Britain is still on a high alert level in terms of security because of recent terrorist attacks. And the policing for Prince William's wedding to Kate Middleton in 2011, that's said to have cost up to $27 million. Prince Harry, who has close links to the British military, is therefore an even higher security risk. And so the security bill this time is thought to be over $40 million, and that's being paid for by British taxpayers.
Wow, unbelievable. Jonathan, the bookies, as we know, have been busy. They were wagers on who would walk her down the aisle. That was settled. Prince Charles. Odds were 18-1 on that, by the way. And there's still plenty left to bet on for tomorrow's event. Tell us about some of the more interesting wagers.
Yes, if you fancy a flutter, Michelle, I have good news. You can bet on just about every detail of the wedding tomorrow. A few of the more interesting ones include the future title for the couple. What title will the Queen bestow on them on the big day? Remember that she gets to call them the Duke and Duchess of somewhere. So we have Duke and Duchess of Sussex at 1 to 3, and then you can see there Clarence and others, Monmouth, Connaught or Kendall and Kintyre, all with different chances there.
All right, Jonathan, appreciate it as always. And thank you all for watching Clear Cut. As always, I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you next week. Keep watching i24 News.